Thokozani, Kokumalanzala TV family. Thokozani, everybody. Thokozani. Welcome to yet another amazing episode. This is your host, Okoko Malanzala, and you're definitely tuned in to Okoko Malanzala TV. And to those of you who are here for the very first time, we give you a very welcome, a warm welcome. We give you a very warm welcome, and please do subscribe and like and click on that notification button so that you get any of the information that we have in store for you. And to everybody who's already a subscriber, who's already part of the family, welcome back, family. Welcome back. Thank you very much for coming back. Thank you very much for being here. It is an honor for me to share this space with you. Um, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are okay. Um, Today I would like to discuss something that one needs to incorporate into their daily lives, and what one needs to incorporate in their daily lives, it is self-care, right? So today I'm just going to be sharing some of my personal self-care tips and ideas, and I'll try and go into each one of them as individually as I can. um, But yeah, self care. What is self care all about? Self care. It is the ability to know what you as an individual need. Self care. It is the ability to adapt to new habits that then therefore will benefit you in the coming future. So it is your own efforts towards taking care of yourself, right? Because in as much as we take care of those who surround us and everybody else, we also need to give ourselves that light, that attention. And so we really need to be fair, in terms of giving ourselves the right amount of care, right? So I'll be sharing some self care tips and some self care ideas. Um, and they may not be for everyone, but guys, in life, you do what works for you. That is one thing that I can definitely tell you. So, self care. One of the things that you can do as self care, as part of your self care process, is to gap. Why hokapa? Or palaza as well. That's what others may call it. Why? We consume so many different things, from food, tea, coffee, juice, cool drink, sweets, gum, whatever else that one may consume, right? So we consume all these things. And where do they stay then, therefore, in the body? What do they cause then, therefore, in the body? So, what are we aware of and what are we not aware of in terms of whatever it is that we're consuming? How is it affecting us as individuals? So, one, siyagapa, ne? Two, ukfuta, guys. Ukfuta is very, very important. Ukfuta can help you with so many things. I have a lot of patients who have a lot of skin problems, and Ukfuta has really helped them get through Ito, Nanani, and all those different things. So Ukfuta, it's very, very important. At least if you can do it once a week. I personally do it as often as I possibly can. Um, so I do it a couple of times a week. Um, so for me, hence I have such clear skin. Even if you look, there's no makeup whatsoever, right? So this is one of the benefits of Fota, is that your skin gets time to actually open its pores and actually heal and actually take out whatever is not meant to be there. Number three, having herbal baths, right? Guys, I know most of you may think that you will never do herbal baths because you don't need them. But you are an African, you have melon, so you need to give yourself the right amount of support so that you are able to recuperate and you're able to withstand and not making yourself more vulnerable than you need to be, right? Number four, uphahla nokuthandaza, phahla prayer, phahla thapelo. So it is very important for us to learn how to communicate with God. It's very important for us to learn how to communicate with our ancestors because people get confused in terms of whether worshiping or what and what. So all those technicalities are things that one needs to sort out by then learning and understanding the difference between the two without judgment, right? Number five, hutisiwa, uqiniswa, uphathwa, right? So to most people who do not tisa or abangaqinisi and all those things, guys, um, it is very important, especially, let's leave this especially. Uqiniswa is very important because there are certain challenges that some people face, and sometimes you get affected just because of environment. So it makes you vulnerable. So for vulnerability purposes, I would suggest ukuthi nina abantu abahamba izinyanga ezinganiqinisi, please be careful. Ukuqina is something that is very, very, very important. Number six, pace yourself. Pace yourself. Your form of self care. Pace yourself because you are in your own race. You're not racing anybody. You're not in a horse race where now horse number two needs to come out first. No, you are in your own race. You are your own biggest challenge, right? So pace yourself. Number seven, learn to appreciate the friendships and relationships that you have, which are genuine, right? It is not everyone who is blessed to have people around them who care. And I mean, genuinely care, guys. Not somebody who's pretending towards you, not like people who genuinely care. So if you have those types of people around you, acknowledge and appreciate them because there is a reason why you have been blessed with that type of love and form of relationship and so forth and so forth. Number eight, um, tune in. You know, tune in has to do with self introspection and understanding yourself, understanding your needs, understanding your wants. It is very, very important for you to be tuned in because if you're not tuned in, you will go with whatever the world has to offer. And whatever the world has to offer may not necessarily be what your ancestors want for your life. So you need to tune in. You need to know when you have to be focused on other things. You need to know when you're supposed to be in Dumbeni. You need to know when you're supposed to be in Sam. You need to know. And the only way you can know that is if you're tuned in. Number nine, be kind to yourself. Be compassionate to yourself. And understand that you're a human being. Right? Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Understand yourself that you did not achieve what you wanted to achieve this year. Does that mean you'll never achieve it? Right? So you need to be kind to yourself and give yourself plan for your life. You know, if you don't achieve something in 2022, 2023 is a whole new year, right? So you need to be kind towards yourself. Understand that how you treat yourself, how you speak about yourself, how you speak towards yourself, it can break, it can make or break you. You need to be aware of these things. Number 10, put in the effort. If you don't put in the effort to take care of yourself, there's no one who's going to volunteer to come and help you. So you need to know that when I feel this way, or when I'm starting to do this, or when I see this, it means that I'm not giving myself that attention that I need to be providing for myself, right? Um, Number 11, eat mindfully, or be mindful of what you eat. Some of you, the reason you don't dream is because of the things that you're consuming. What are you eating? Some of you, the reason you are not able to communicate to your ancestors is because of what you are eating. And what you are eating can build or damage you. It can build or damage you. The next tip is that you need to declutter your space. Guys, if you've ever done spring cleaning with your parent, you will know what I'm talking about. Declutter your space, wash your curtains, move your couches, kolomaka, clean. Because idlozi does not work in a space of dysfunction. Idlozi does not work in a space lapho kungena order. Idlozi does not work lapho in an environment it's constant fights and bickering and what. Declutter your space. What is not working for you right now? If you have something that has been in your house for over 10 years and you've never used it, why are you keeping it? Why are you keeping it? So declutter, because your lack of decluttering, you end up becoming, I think the word is a hoarder. Is it a hoarder? Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. People who now collect things and then they just hold on to them. Like they just hold on and they don't want to let go. Right? So another tip is stop judging yourself before you even start to do what you need to do. Because there are some people, even before they go write an exam, for example, already they go there, ke tlo faila, before they even get there. So learn to hence we talk about the kindness towards self. You need to stop judging yourself before you even start anything you need to do. Right? Another self-care tip, an idea, try and change how you think and speak to and of yourself. Try and change how you think and speak to and of yourself. Another tip. Guys, enongmate with phuzana amanzi, drink water, hydrate. Hydrate, bantwana bedlozi, hydrate. You can never go wrong with H2O. You can never go wrong. You can never go wrong. e nwang metsi. Dilo tse monate di tlo phela di le teng, re di kry-ile mo lefatsheng, and guess what, re tlo di shiya mo lefatsheng. Izinto ezimnandi sizithole khona la emhlabeni, and guess what, mntakama, soshiya konke okumnandi lapha emhlabeni. So uzela amazi, urelaxe, ube right, ne? Another self-care tip and idea is to invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Investment in yourself can come in different ways, in different forms, right? It can come in a form of you working towards following through with your journey. It can be in the form of you doing AMA courses. It can be in a form of you working part-time, studying part-time. There are many ways that one can invest in themselves. The question is, what do you want to achieve? What is your goal? Right? So in order for us to meet these requirements, we need to know that invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Another tip and another idea in terms of self-care is to protect your energy. Protect your energy, right? Try and be in spaces that inspire, that motivate, that enlighten, that, okay, try be in spaces that add positivity into your life. Because being in a negative space always leads to extra negativity on top of negativity. So it is important for you to protect your energy. Don't just go with whatever the flow says is going, because it may not work for you. And when some things don't work for Nina Bantwana Bedlozi, you find that you end up in situations where you get hurt emotionally, mentally, spiritually, socially, environmentally. So it just makes everything you know. So we need to be very, very, very careful of our spaces and our energy, and who we then therefore share that with. Another tip, another idea which I personally I practice it more than most of the things that I've mentioned on this list, which are things that I value do practice as much as I can. Um, is to practice giving thanks, gratitude. Be grateful, grateful. In a day, if you can challenge yourself to say, today, what are the three things that I'm grateful for instance, you know? I do it quite a lot, and I get to share a lot of those, and I get to actually appreciate the things that I'm grateful for, because I'm acknowledging that, you know what, even if I was in a tough situation, I'm grateful that I learned something from this, and this is what I learned, and blah. So those things are important because it gives you a chance to be aware of your mental space. It gives you a chance to be aware of your perspectives as an individual, to say exactly what are you thinking, and what you are thinking, how is it affecting you in your daily life. So we need to at least practice and learn how to practice gratitude, because it then therefore it's like us, it gives you an idea, man, of where are you and what is going on with you and what you need to work on, you know. So another thing that I'd like to share in terms of your self-care tips and ideas is journal Bantwana Bedlozi. Journal, and I'll do a video on journals. I'm waiting for I'm still in the process of designing the journals. So I've not fully yet finished with them. But as soon as I'm done with them, guys, you're going to be the first to know, family. You're going to be the very first people to know once the journals are done. So a journal, you get to write down, and you get to keep track in that sense. You can write down anything you want, from your dreams, from your goals, from your wants, your needs, your pains, your joys, your values, your kore, your solutions. You get to journal those, you know, and it makes you, for me, I feel like it declutters the space in your brain, you know. You write it down. It's not something that you have to think about, you know. Once you write it down, okay, for instance, someone hurt my feelings. Now, you looking at this statement, you're then going to break down, why do I feel like this person did this? Right? So you are giving yourself time to heal even before there is an apology. You are opening the door for yourself to heal even if the apology never comes. Because, guys, the self care, the main thing about it is for us to be inspired, to understand ourselves better, to know when we need help, to know, like, be confident, be sure, be steadfast in who you are, without a doubt, is what we're working towards, Bogogo Nabumkhulu. It's not an easy thing to achieve, but one step at a time, we get there. And last but not least, when it comes to self care tips and ideas, guys, trust God and trust your ancestors. Trust God, trust your ancestors. Believe in the things that you're praying for. Believe, have faith, use your faith. Ra utlwana batho ba bana ba kwa hae. Ra utlwana bana ba bonkgono le bontatemoholo. Siyazwana abantwana babogogo nabomkhulu. Siyazwana abantwana basekhaya. Trust God and your ancestors. They will not disappoint you. Bogogo nabomkhulu, please let us practice taking care of ourselves in as much as we take care of others. You too deserve peace of mind. You too deserve alignment. You too do deserve peace. You know, you deserve to just smile because you are okay, you are at ease. There's no hindrance within the spirit, the mind, and the heart and the soul. Self-care, Gogo. Self-care, Bomkhulu. Self-care, Bantwana bedlozi. There's a lot of things that we are going through as people. Ooh, there's a lot of things we're going through as people. And the most important words that somebody very close to me shared with me was that tlhokomelo e bohlokwa. Ukunakekela kubalulekile. Care is important. Words by Umkhulu Matlakuhamba. Thokoza Mkhulu. So guys, yeah, thank you very much for tuning in all the way through to the end. Thokoza, 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 Gogo Malanzala TV family. Thokozani bogogo nabomkhulu. Lesedi, khanya.